Today I would like to show you an artifact. This past summer I was digging in Israel, and one day while I was in Jerusalem I had the opportunity to purchase these. Side note, if you ever get a chance to purchase antiquities, make sure there's a lot of legal paperwork that comes with it. You want to know that it wasn't from a grave that had been robbed or anything like that, but that these are being sold legally. So these were sold legally. Always use your white gloves whenever you're handling anything old. If you've ever been to a museum, I know that you know that. But I have two artifacts today. They are both from about 1000 BC, and they came from the city of Hebron. And Hebron today is the largest city in the West Bank. It's not the capital, but it's population-wise the largest city that is there. And back around 1000, that was David's first capital city of the United Monarchy in Israel. So these particular artifacts came from the Iron Age, from when David probably was in Hebron. So there's an outside shot during the 7 years that David had his capital there. That's when these items would have been in use. You'll see right here, this is a lamp. It's probably not exactly what you would expect. Whenever I read in the Bible about oil lamps, I tend to picture the glass kind that we have today that has the wick dipping down into the oil and the glass globe up on top. Well, there wasn't any glass during around 1000 BC, but they had lots of ceramics. This is handmade. As you can tell, you see the little black marks that are on the sides and right here near this pinched in area. That is where the wick would have gone. It would have sat down into the oil right here and then come out the side, and this is where the fire would have been. So in all the places in the Bible where you read about lamps, don't picture the glass kind. This is what they looked like. So in every single home, there would have been some of these, maybe even multiples of these. And what people would do is they would have very large containers of olive oil, and then they would have these, which are oil fillers. And they would just put a little bit in there, and then you can tell with the smaller lip, it wouldn't be nearly as heavy. It would be much easier to then pour the oil into the reservoir of the lamp that's back here.